Welcome to Kharche Ka Funda with me, Anil Saigal. On this show, we'll talk about the fundamentals of spending wisely. Today, we have with us Suparn. Hi, Suparn.
Anil,
How are you, Suparn?
I'm good, rich enough to be here. Huh.
Oh, great. Like, our show is about money and about expenditure.
Right.
So, we get in people who have reached a certain level of success in life to come in and share their views on money and expenditure with us.
Or debt in life. Huh.
Or debt,
Just
whatever.
kidding, huh?
It's up to you. So you tell us what your views on money and expenditure are, and please throw some light on what.
See, end of the day, money is a means to an end. Yeah, it does make you happy. It gives you a lot of mental relief. But end of the day, there has to be a limit as to what it means to you. I mean, it's a very yogic, karmic, bullshit thing. But here's the thing. Fact is this. If you're looking for money to kind of buy you happiness, it won't really do that. It'll make your life easy. Definitely. The one thing about money that I learned very early in life was I took my credit card and I cut it into 4 pieces and I flushed it down and I cancelled it because I initially didn't know that, I ran into debt because I bought something and I would pay my EMI thinking that my EMI is kind of taking care of that. The principal.
Yeah.
I realized I'm just paying off the interest and principal is
You
untouched.
kept paying the minimum amount. without
Exactly. And
realizing,
it did occur to me, of course, I was 21 at that point of time.
Yeah.
But at the age of 22, I kind of tore up the card, paid off my debt. And since then, I have tried to be debt free in all my dealings. So even when you bought a house or your car, we try and get debt free as soon as
Save
possible.
first and then spend.
Save first and spend, because see, my thing is not about the phrase that jitni chadar to pair philao. Today you have the luxury. But if you plan ahead, plan wisely, number one. And make investments which make sense. I mean, you buy a fancy car which costs a shitload of money. Car is depreciating value. So tomorrow when you sell that car,
Yeah.
you're not even get half the price. You invested in a property, you invest X amount, you get more money. I mean, today you have great things like SIP and stuff, where you put in a small amount per month, which is not really very nominal, like $2,000 a month, which is bare minimum. Get entry into the real estate market, and after 3-4 years, and forget about for the next 3-4 years, it does have a certain value. And those are small things that you need to keep thinking of, whether it's health insurance, which is again very important. And it's not just for tax savings. I mean, we all can fall sick. Atmosphere is really shitty. There is a lot of pollution. You don't know what kind of health issues are going to crop up. So those are basic things that you need to kind of plan. And you need to plan early in life. There is no such thing as when I'm 30, I'll plan. When I'm 40, I'll plan. When I have family, I'll plan. You need to plan the day you come out of college. The day you start that job in McDonald's to earn your pocket money, start planning then. It's as simple as that. It comes down to that. I didn't plan that early.
Yeah.
But yeah, in hindsight, you do learn.
Yeah.
And the earlier you learn, the better it is for you. And if possible, try and remain debt free. So yeah.
So you followed these mantras and you've reached where you've reached. So that's a great learning for all of us. And another thing, Suparn, since you're in the movie industry and we get a lot of youngsters here on our show, we have every week at least one youngster who's trying to become an actor. And sometimes I feel like they need some little advice from an industry insider on people who are aspiring to come here to become actors and make a lot of money. Like you know more than them than I know. Do you have a few words for them?
Honestly, don't come here to make money. Come here to act if you're coming here to be an actor. Come here to direct if you're coming here to be a director. I mean, come here for a job. You may make a lot of money, you may not make a lot of money. But end of the day, if you've come here to work, then work
Come
first.
here to work. Yeah.
See, end of the day, again, that's my thing. Money is something that will follow eventually.
Yeah.
Don't get cheated of your money. I mean, ask for what is yours, demand for what is yours, as long as you have kind of, have it on contract. But your reasons for coming here should not be कि मैं पैसे कमाऊंगा, star बनूंगा. My basic thing is when I sometimes meet actors, youngsters actually, and they say I want to be a star. So I'm like, then you're the wrong person. I've come to be an actor or a star, and there's a big difference.
But even they say actor बनने आया हूँ, but what I feel is, engineer बनना मुश्किल है, actor बनना easy है. That is the thought कि वो एक रास्ता है पैसे कमाने का.
I don't think anybody is that naive to realize that to be an actor, it is really tough.
It is, of course.
To enter this business is tough. To survive in this business is tough. To kind of get better and better, it's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy for anyone. Whether it's an engineer or doctor or an actor or director or writer, nothing
what
easy.
Advice do you have for them before they leave their native place? What should they see before they take a decision कि मैं जाऊँ या नहीं जाऊँ मुंबई, ये 3-4 लाख रुपए खर्चूँ, 3 साल जिंदगी के खर्चूँ या नहीं खर्चूँ?
See, another, it's a gamble. You don't know for sure what will happen. But at least, kind of listen to someone neutral. because your loved ones will tell you you're very talented and you're awesome and you're the next Amitabh Bachchan, the next Shah Rukh Khan. Talk to someone neutral who tells you stuff or life or your talent for what it is. And someone very honest, you might tell you that, listen, dude, you may not look like a Greek god, but yes, you do act well. So go there and be an actor. Or the fact is you do mimicry, but you're not an actor. So don't go.
So they should take a realistic call
You need
rather
a
than just
reality check.
dream.
Because see, this city, the first thing it does is it gives you a reality check.
Yeah,
When you stand in line for the audition
Yeah.
and you see 100 people in front of you,
Exactly.
your reality check is done then and there. After that, if you still don't realize who you are, what you are when you compare, then you're living in fool's paradise. But if you have it, then it doesn't matter. Time is immaterial. Then stick it out.
Then should they come here and do a course of acting, or should they come here and directly go for auditions?
Ideally, it makes sense. Acting courses are one thing. I mean, that you have NSD, you have FTI, you have great theatre schools and stuff. So get your grounding properly done. I mean, going to an acting school and learning filmy acting is not a thing, because today the world is changing, and the way even actors act is very different from how they acted say 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So acting schools do help you prepare or groom you a certain way. But if you want a very solid foundation, then go to an NSD, go to a theatre group, and there are so many of them.
Even in your own native place, you have a lot of theatre opportunities.
Absolutely. And the fact is this, that end of the day, today the opportunities are much more also. You have web series, you have lots of television. Films are just one part of acting. So it depends. The venues are a lot. It's just a matter of being smart about it and having a bigger plan, not just a narrow window.
And just by spending, you're not going to make anything. You have to have it in you. You have to be a talented person. Great, Suparn. Thanks a lot for sharing your insights into money, expenditure. You covered a lot in a very short span. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anil. Cheers.
And before we go, fund of the day. Listen very carefully when people talk about how they lost money. You might pick up some very valuable nuggets of financial wisdom there.